Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? How are you? Welcome to another episode of Rock the Mic. As you know, St. Mary is a parish that has produced a lot of musicians, and this gentleman I have to introduce is no different. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Vinny Taylor. Vinny, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Good, 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 good.
Pleasure to be here.
Glad to have you here, man. Glad to
Rocking
have
the
you here.
mic.
Thank you for agreeing to come on this evening. Good.
Yes.
Well, as everybody should know, St. Mary is a parish that has produced a lot of musicians. Barry Hammond, Ninja Man, Capleton, Tanya Stevens, and we could go on and on and on.
Yes.
And we are hoping and you're hoping that you will be the next one in line, all right?
Yes.
As you have a connection with Mickey Simpson, who we're going to talk about later on.
Yes.
But Vinny, tell us about your early life. Where you from?
I'm from Fort Mary, St. Mary. Born, Prodigy, grew up in Cox Street as a little baby, from a little baby. So most of my life is in Cox Street.
Cox Street,
Yes.
man.
Yeah,
Just
Cox
like
Street.
Peony, right?
Just like Queen.
All right.
Yes.
Schooling answer. Where you went to school?
I went to Fort Maria infant school. That's where I started out first. Always looking through some little crease. So, whoa, I want to go over the school, Like a big school, we used to call it, big school. Fort Maria Primary School. So, as time goes by, I eventually end up over there. So, I was a bright boy too,
Okay.
from A1, A2, A3, A4 grade. So, when I was in grade 4, there was a set of pretty girls, a pretty set of girls there. Always, I look for me and I admire me and feel so good, say, yeah, the prettiest set of girls them like me have. So one day when I get recess now, I'm on the played field, me only see the same set of girls them just approach up behind me and them just start saying, don't bring it, don't bring it, don't bring it, don't bring it, don't bring it. So I said, blouse and skirt, I'm a head big, so that the man look on. So Garfield, I start fretting now and yeah, I dropped my grade. That being up in a 6B and me start say when me ready to go to secondary, how me ever manage with this a nickname, I mean now can survive. Anyway, a different man come a school name and he made big for me and they call him Humpty Dumpty. So I say, all right. So as some me get up on the name,
Oh,
everybody start surround him now. Nobody
right.
make them stop paying the mind. I'm free from the name now. Yeah.
All right. So after Putmar Primary, where did you end up?
Uh Pomera Secondary.
Okay. Tell me about that time.
That was that was a very, very good time because before 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 I leave Pomera Primary School, Mr. Nicholson was
Right.
the principal.
Principal.
And going to secondary, I heard about this man named Mr. Walla. Say, he had a rubbish principal in the Ram. So when I went there, all of us, that man was the roughest principal, but he's the best, the best. After Mr. Waller, there's no other principal like that man.
All right.
He was
Thank
the
you.
best.
Thank you, sir. Thank
He
you.
was the best. Your father, your father. He was
All
the
right.
best.
So, Vinny,
Yeah.
when did this interest in music start? When did this start?
Well, to be truthful enough, the interest in the music started from I was in my mother's belly. And the reason why I say that, because my grandfather, I don't know him. My mother came from St. Anne.
Okay.
And my grandfather, he was a choir master, you know, at the church.
All
So
right.
he used to play the accordion. So he had a choir, and if 20 people in the choir, and somebody singing half key, he, it's like he can leave from outside and can come touch and say, "You Vinny, you're singing half key."
Right.
So that's how talented he was. And he at that time he came in the newspaper. My mother telling me all these things. I don't know him. So he was so talented. He came in the newspaper. Then my my mother, uncle, they all play music, guitar, and they were singers.
Uh-huh.
My mother, she's a wonderful singer, you know. So that's why I said I started from with me inside my mother's womb.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Very early start.
yeah.
All right. So when did you find out that you could sing?
All right. In Cock Street now, the, 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 my brother Nicky, he used to enter festival over at Portmore Primary School.
Primary, right.
Right. That time Miss Waller used to be the Miss Walker used to
Walker.
be the, the
That music teacher. Yeah.
music teacher. Okay. So my brother now, he had a guitar and he formed a group. His group was the Cornerstone. And the Cornerstone consists of Nigel Peart, that's Paul's brother,
Yep.
and
That's
Booker
Paul from Lincolnshire, right?
Paul from Lincolnshire,
All
his
right.
brother.
Okay.
Used to sing with my brother and another man, they call him Booker T. Those three, they started out at the Cornerstone.
Okay.
No, when the Cornerstone rehearsing, I couldn't go where they are because I grew up in a Christian home,
Okay.
and and my mother and father not allowing me to go down that bush there where water ganja smoke and things like that, you know. So I could just listen them from afar.
Yeah,
But
man.
my friend named Otis Jao, he had a chance to go among them. So my brother used to teach him the harmony.
All right.
Okay. So as time goes by now, after they finish rehearsing, my brother used to put the guitar over the ceiling. So me watch him all the while. And as him gone, he take down his
You
guitar.
tell me guitar.
And take down his guitar book. And I start bram, bram, bram. And I fool around. So he catch me all the while, he catch me. I said, Vince, you know, say, but trouble my guitar. Leave my guitar. You know, you bust the string, you know. You know, you mash up, you know. Leave my guitar alone, man. So I say, all right, sir. As him gone. So when he gone, I call over Otis. And he told me, blang, blang, blang. I learn it until he gets fed up. And he said, all right, come. Let me teach you how to play
The
it.
teacher. Okay.
And he
Good.
teach me how to play it. Yeah.
So
Like
wait.
he was
Your
yeah?
brother was actually Mickey Simpson.
Yeah, Mickey Simpson, yeah.
Mickey Simpson. That you could sing, That you
Wow.
could sing.
Wow, wow.
And he had met a tragic death, right?
Tragical, yeah, he died he was stopped to death in front of a record studio
Down the Jacobi, right?
Court
Was it?
record studio.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So you found out you could sing. You could found out you could sing. No.
Yeah.
How did you take it from there?
Let me tell you something. When me used to go to my primary school too, and me carry my book, my mother, I look at my homework, and all she say, I just pure joy and me I drop in there. And I say, play man, sing man, sing man. That's, I pure that in my homework, you know.
So enough beating you get, right?
No, they don't beat me.
Oh my
So
God.
remember one time again too, my mother and father, they came to me and said, Vincent, my father came to me and said, Vincent, I don't have it in, but I would like to send you to academic school over there, and I want you to put your head to your lesson. I'm gonna try with you. So I said to him, say, that time my mind had upon that. And music my mind upon.
Music.
So I said to him, I call him Bratty. I said, Bratty and Mama, don't send me over there. Send me small up, the brother that follow me.
Okay.
Because I never waste any money. And that's what they did. You know?
Okay. All right. All right. So how did the break come into performing? How did
Okay.
you get that break?
Um, when I used to, at secondary now, I joined the choir, the band, the school band.
Yep.
And at that time, other schools from Kingston, another part of the island, used to come to our school and we have big gathering, big
Yeah, man. I
festival.
remember.
So I told Miss Walker that, look here, I'm going to do a solo act. You know. So I took my guitar and I felt like a star that day, walking right around the corridor and go to the mic, stand before the mic and play my song, and it was successful. Big round of applause. Big round of applause for that.
All right.
Yeah.
So how you take it from there now? From there, what was the next step?
Okay, from there now, and learning to play the guitar with me and Otis now in Cox Street. We used to rehearse from morning, eat some lunch, eat some till 2 o'clock in the night,
Wow.
right? All right. So, a lot of other people used to be around, you know, and we then there was a place called there's a inn we call Zion. That's where we end up. Me, Otis, and Kasha from
Yeah. Lincoln
Lincolnshire
Chain. Yeah.
and Paul from Lincolnshire. We ended up at Zion. Donovan also. Donovan, that's another
Yeah.
of our
Another
big
guy.
artist. Yeah. So um, so we started out there. We start there. No, we used to rehearse every day. And for me, Otis, and another guy called Luther, we form a group called Revealers.
Revealers. All right.
Yeah. So before that, I used to enter the we used to enter the festival competition as you know, and I won the parish festival 2 times.
2 times. Okay. Good.
Yeah, and I bought my guitar. I bought a guitar. I got
Okay.
$75.
75.
Yeah.
Big money them
So I
times.
bought a guitar. Mickey went to Kingston and buy it for me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so I had my guitar now. So me and my group now, 3 of us. So one day we were on top of the hill looking down and we saw this orange um, camel looking car passing. And I said, that's Jack Ruby. I'm call him, so Jack, come here. So Jack Ruby stopped, came out of the car and come and listen to us on the inside. That was me, Otis, and Luther. Luther from Foundation.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Jack said, I love all the sound, you know. Come check me. So we went and we checked Jack Ruby. We were the first one to check Jack Ruby.
Okay.
Right? Alright. So we checked Jack Ruby and we recorded 2 songs, Hard Time and Mount Zion.
Uh-huh.
So Hard Time used to get a lot of airplay. Mary God used to play that song, man.
Okay.
You remember Mary God?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she used to play that song, and you know, so that's where it started. But at the same time, while we were recording, we used to have a group at Zion called the Black Brother Roots.
Okay.
And the Black Barrel Roots consist of about 20 men. Paul, Donovan, Otis,
Dang.
Luther,
Everybody in
Jair,
that.
you name them, you know, Nicky, Giant too.
Mm.
So we used to go around and have stage show with and the band Jair, he created the band out
Okay.
of mackerel barrel, the kick drum, mackerel barrel make
Mm.
mackerel barrel and goat skin,
Wow.
and goat skin for to the thing then, and
Yeah.
we use the bass guitar to play the bass and rhythm guitar.
Wow.
It it was so that's how we develop our craft
All
every
right. So,
day.
so wait. Let me ask something. You actually get the start before Mickey?
No, as I said, Mickey used to was in a group called the Cornerstone.
Connors. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and but he used to record with Errol Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
That's E.T. from Kingston.
Yeah, man. Mm.
All right. So that time now, all of us start to realize that all of us can sing and
Guess
we
it.
have talent.
All
Okay,
right.
but I was the first one who who went to Jack Ruby.
Went to Jack. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. That is even before Lincoln Sheen guy them.
Yeah, before Lincoln Chain, before
Oh wow.
Foundation, before
Wow.
Nicky. Yeah.
Oh man,
We
that
were
is
the
something.
first one to record.
That is something. No, let me ask you something. I listen to your music and most Rastaman always that deal with struggle and all them, the black liberation. But I listen to some of your music and I hear some romance business, some love business. How that coming? Explain that to me.
But say to me, love are the biggest message because if a man a go work, because I love him go work sometime,
All
because him
right.
love him woman and him love him children then. So him want better for him woman.
All right.
If I never that go to work. Sometime a man go to war. The reason why him go to war, soldiers go to war, because they want to earn a living because of love.
All
So
right.
love it, love is not a simple thing, It's one of the biggest message,
All right. I think.
because everything arrive or came to a man and a woman.
All right. True.
Love. So that's where it all started.
All right. That's where it started. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
love is the biggest message. You
All
know.
right. So, do you play any other instruments except the guitar?
I play the guitar, but you can call it the guitar. It's not just a guitar.
Hmm.
The guitar can be rhythm guitar. It
All
can be
right.
the bass
The
guitar.
bass guitar.
It can be the lead guitar.
Really. Mm-hmm.
So I play a little bass and I play a little rhythm.
All right. Okay. Who
Yeah,
writes your music? Do you write your own music or what?
yeah. I write my own music.
You write your own lyrics?
Yes.
All right. For a songwriter, how do these lyrics come to you? Is it something you sit down? Okay. Do you go out one day and say, look, I'm going to write a song? Or is it a case where just off the bat, something come to you?
Let me tell you something, God. Let me analyze this thing here. I might be the one who put the words together, but I'm not the only one that writes a song.
All right.
Everybody writes a song. But the song came to it not because me. I might put the words down, but inspiration came from you, that man, the breeze, the people in the street, what's going on. So me personally, one man don't write a song.
One man don't write it. Okay.
No, a lot of people write a song. The inspiration came to a lot of people. One man might pen it and sing it, but the inspiration don't come from one man.
From one man. All right. When you write, what comes first, the music or the lyrics? How do you do it?
It varied. Sometimes that I wake up with a melody. The melody, the melody is very important. And you're gonna say, I don't wanna. Then you put the words to the melody.
Oh, you put the word to melody. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I've often wondered how you guys do it, whether the melody comes first or the words.
The words can come first. Anyone can come first, but
Anyone
the
can come
words are
first.
the first.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. But something else. You seem to be better known in, say, places like Brazil. How come?
That's why I want what me I want to. Because you know what? Brazilians, them love reggae music more than Jamaicans.
You think so? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, me not bash nobody still.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
what I'm seeing now going on here
Mm-hmm.
is the dancehall, right?
Okay.
Now that most of the young people gravitate towards the dancehall.
Towards the
That's
dance
what
hall.
they
All
love.
right. Mm-hmm.
All right. But in Brazil, young, old, middle age, most people love roots reggae.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I never realized that until late last year.
Last year. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, have you made any trips here? Have you ever been down there?
I haven't been down there as yet,
Mm-hmm.
but things are in the pipeline.
Things are in the pipeline. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, man. Cause I see you getting good airplay down there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have? Are you with a producer at present or what?
Yeah, I have a producer in Brazil.
You're a producer in
Onyx.
Brazil.
Yeah, Onyx.
Oh,
Onyx.
okay. All
What's
right.
the name of the record company? Onyx.
All right. You mentioned something a while ago about dancer. Now, I don't want to call no name. I don't want you to bash nobody. But how you see dancehall and reggae? Is it something good for reggae or something bad? How do you see?
Why, if a man want to come crucify me, he can come. I see dancehall as madness.
Why you say
Because
so?
you know why? When me was a little boy growing up, I mean used to listen to Bob and Dennis Brown and Peter Touch, John Holt, Alton Ellis and all them man there.
Right?
You know, there was a message and there was soul coming from it. And and you could dance with your woman and you could say hail the man and say respect, one love and all those kind of things. Because it's coming through the music into your soul.
All right.
No, all I'm hearing is gone. Girl business. Who are this who are that kind of man?
Okay.
A bad man, you know? Chain, clothes, car. No. And the kind of dancing everybody want to be the best dancer. That's okay.
All
But
right.
at the end of the day, what are we teaching the, this generation, the new generation?
All right.
And you know what? I believe I could be wrong. I think it's a conspiracy to get out of good reggae music to keep down black people.
All right. So, how do you feel when DJ, when I'm DJ, they getting some big contracts, some big stage show, and you, the man with the message, can't get a blind? How does that impact on you? How do,
But sometimes I feel that way, you know, because I'm not going to man a lie. Because I work very hard, you know.
mm,
There you can I I my first group was Vinny Taylor and the Revealers with those two songs. Then my second group was Earth Messengers. And we did an album for Jack Ruby and Island Record. Okay. Now we were supposed to go on a big tour. Foundation, Donovan, and Earth Messengers.
that messenger.
That's us. Unfortunately, Jack died.
Jack died.
So that show, that thing, that cancer. So after that now, After Jack died, we had a contract with Chris Blackwell and Ireland.
Okay.
Mm. So Earth Messengers, Lincoln Chain,
Mm-hmm.
Foundation, and Donovan. Four of us from Fort Mara St. Mary
Mm-mm.
had a big contract. So we said, well, this is it, no. Man, a man with the big stuff, you know, and man who have money and,
Yeah.
you know, money have a run and you have help people and build a boat and help boat and help, you know.
All right.
Right, Jack dead, you know, see,
Right.
after Jack died, um, Ireland terminated our contract,
Oh, okay.
Earth Messengers contract and Lincoln Chain contract. And then they kept on Foundation and Donovan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. After that then, 90, 90 the Observer. He used to produce Dennis Brown, Westbound Train and tune like that.
Mm.
He came and he produced an album. At the time we were still contracted a 5 years contract with Island Record. So
Okay.
we couldn't do any recording
You couldn't. Oh, okay.
with the name Earth Messengers. So 90 came in and changed his name to Jam Messengers.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Alright. After that, no, after 90 changed his name to Jam Messengers, we, Jam Messengers, we did an album for it. And him can go over a hotel and show them one 20,000 Jamaican dollars to show it on the bed.
Mm.
And, you know, somebody I said, boy, some money I look now, but when you take it out, I have a 3 man.
I betray you. Mm.
So that the money there small.
All right.
Anyway,
Right.
him sell the album to a company, sell out the rights and everything.
Mm.
Alright. So by then now, me start up getting children. Me not have no return. Me not get no money.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to my other two Jamaicans as man, say, look here, maybe we're going to the hotel business. You know? So we enter the hotel and believe me, God, I played, yeah, yeah, I played almost every hotel from St. Mary to Negro.
Mm.
The biggest hotel, Jamaicans playing.
Play. Okay. Mm.
Yeah, we know it. We've
You
been through
good.
it.
All
Yeah.
right. You be. All right. So let me ask something now. How did you start going solo? What happened? Why you went solo?
Okay, the reason why I went solo now, after we in the hotel working,
Mm-hmm.
my other two brethren them, cause we are eat a food, we are eat a little food. We
Yep.
can
Mm-hmm.
send the children to school and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, buy grocery and so I think that they felt comfortable where they were.
But you
Me
wanted
not.
more.
Eh?
You wanted more.
Me yes.
Right.
Me said,
Okay.
well, if me want go there. So that's how my solo career started.
Mm. Were they upset with you or what?
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
You still friends
Because
with them?
Otis died. Otis died this
What?
year.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice,
He
nice.
died February and he buried the first of March.
Oh Lord.
Now the other guy, I don't know if you know him, Henry Giga from Sunside.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember.
All right. He got sick with his heart, so he almost died too. So he went to live in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So then the group just.
You
But
got it.
apart from that,
Mm-hmm.
when apart from that, even though the group split, I used we used to still work in the hotel
Okay.
because I work with Donovan in the hotel. I work with O'Neill in the hotel. O'Neill from
Yeah,
Lincolnshire.
yeah, man. Yeah, I know we done it. Mm.
And that guy, O'Neill, That
Very,
guy can sing, man.
very talented guy, man. Very
Very
talented
talented.
guy.
That guy can hold harmony. He's a good lead singer. He's a good arranger. When him coming in the hotel, we just have to relax, just put him up front, because I've done years of it, So we just put him up there next to go and go run it.
Go run show,
And he
run the
did.
show.
Yeah, run the show. Donovan is good too, you know. So so a lot of people pass through jam messengers within
Yeah,
the
okay.
hotel.
All right. Another question here. As a I wouldn't say just root singer, you sing everything.
Yeah.
Would you collaborate with say a DJ or one of them dancehall man there? Suppose the chance come by for do something with one of them. Would you take the opportunity?
Yes, I
Or would
will.
you take the chance? Okay.
Yeah, but him now go, me now go, him have to, not because of money, me now sell out because of money
You know
or
what I
fear.
okay. Okay.
So him cannot come chat anything on me singing anything around that.
Okay, good.
It now go,
All right.
you have to do
What a,
something conscious.
something conscious, something constructive. Now, with your listenership in Brazil, would you ever consider moving there? Suppose you get the chance to make it big down there. Would you make that move with your family?
I want to tell you, no, well, we are kind of solo man and all that.
Hmm.
So, if anything, I'm me alone, I go. And yes, I will.
You would.
Yes, I
All right.
will.
All right. Now, knowing what you know about the music industry, your next contract, and I'm not too versed on how these contracts go. Do you sign for say a 5 year or is it like a 5 album thing? How does the basic contract go? Is it by the time frame or by the albums?
Yes, you can both ways. You can by the year,
Mm,
and can be by the amount of album. It can be
okay.
one album, it can be one EP, it can be 5 years. It varies.
But that producer, let's say he says, listen, I'm signing for a contract, we're going to do 3 albums.
Yeah.
Can he sit down and I don't know how the stories go. We have to do two, him can just sit down on it and don't release the third one and just hold it for an undetermined amount of time. Is that so?
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. Mm.
Yeah, man. People, man, do them album and man, shelf them album. And then it's not only with Jamaica. It happens with big artists in the United States all
Oh, yeah.
over. You know, because in a sense, they have the right
They have the rights to that. Okay.
to determine if they want to release this
Release it or
album.
not. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So which contract is better? By the album or by the year? Which one would you sign?
Um, that's a good question. You know, I would rather to sign by the year.
By the year, okay.
Uh-huh.
So you know that after 5 years, you're done with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Now, apart from those guys from St. Mary, which other singers have influenced you?
All of them.
We say all of them. Come on, give me some names. Drop some names.
We also listen to John Wolf,
Okay.
Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown, Peter Touch, um, Paragons,
Paradise.
Melodians, um, Delroy Wilson, Ken Booth,
Wow, you just do everybody for true.
every one of them. And when it comes to the foreigners, show me. Now the old veteran, Johnny Ace versus Sledge. You could know them, man, man.
Yeah,
Sam
man.
Cooke,
Some good.
Benny King, the Drifters, the
Okay.
Platters,
Oh, wow.
you know,
None of the white groups.
Righteous Brothers.
I was just gonna ask about them. To me, that group was them two guys was supreme, man.
That man sing like a black man.
them two
Big
guys,
vibe man there.
Those two guys were supreme, man. And
Whoa, man.
and again, let me ask you a question.
Elton John too.
Elton John, all right.
Yeah.
As as Jamaican groups, who you think were the best? Who you think sang the best harmony? Let me see if we're on the same page.
Well, when it comes to best song and best harmony and best thing, I never love it to say that because a group might sing, all right, you have the Paragons,
Paragons, all right.
where was the harmonize good, the Heptones,
You still not call my group yet, man.
the Melodians,
No, when it comes to melody, man, and harmony, my boys were the Tamlins, man.
the Tamlins.
The Tamlins did
Yeah,
wicked.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
That-
yeah.
what about female singers in Jamaica? Who you look up to?
I love, I don't like talk about favorite, but I love Artens.
Arden Tellis.
No, Phyllis Dillon.
Phyllis Dillon, okay.
You know the song? To you, my eye cries out for video.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me do best again.
So, Phyllis, Marcia, Judy Rita, all of them.
Any of them, anybody know Strike Your Fancy?
Yeah, I like Etana, I like Tanya, and I like the Vulnerable Queen Africa,
All right.
and the next, the pretty one from Kingston.
All right. Female singers in Jamaica. Who you think are the best songwriter?
The best songwriter female.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that word. I don't like use the word there. You know. The best.
All right. A top songwriter.
You mean no?
Yeah. As a Jamaican, right?
Well, I don't know who write most of them songs, you know. But I know that Rita was a good Rita, Marcia, even Queen Africa is a good songwriter. Also.
Where about Tanya Stevens?
Tanya is a good songwriter.
Yeah, man. Tanya, all right.
And Coffee, this little girl.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
write-
It's a,
she
yeah,
write
this is
nice
a good.
things.
Yeah, this is a kid coming. This is a kid
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
So, in this time of COVID, how you as a musician cope with it? How your career come on? Because I'm sure it has put a damper on your career.
All right, so let's tell you this COVID thing a bit too. So we as singers, we are the first one get laid off
All right.
from February. And until now,
No,
we don't get called back as yet. You know? So it affects us as singers. It put a big dent in our career. You know? But I'm a survivor still, you know.
Yeah.
I do dub still and you know we go and do one karaoke and get our money, you know, and have friends with who respect and rate and say, hey Vinny, go pick up our money, you know? Yeah.
So since you have a lot of downtime now,
Yeah.
you must have a lot of songs written there.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
So when this is done now, we can look for a big explosion from it.
Yeah. Because right now I'm working on an album for the Brazilian company, and I'm working I'm going to work on another album for an English company. Also.
All right. So wait, in St. Mary now, where would you go to record? Or you have to go to Kingston or what?
I used to go to Port Royal School. Barry here,
Yeah. Wait, he passed on?
he died the other day.
Yeah. Right.
He was the engineer for Berry Sana.
Okay.
So he died. So right now the studio is sort of down. But there's another studio in St. Andrew that I use for the time being.
Okay. And as it stands, you have to pay time, you have to pay studio time and pay for the band too, right?
Okay.
How do you do it?
If you have your rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
then you can bring a rhythm. Like it's a rhythm, and you just put your voice on it. And you only pay for studio time. If
Mm-hmm.
you're going to build a rhythm, you have to get the musicians and pay each musician differently.
Okay.
So if a
Yeah.
man playing the bass, you have to give him fee $5 or $6,000. If a man playing the rhythm, you have to give him fee 5 or 6.
See,
If a man playing the drum, you have to give him fee 5 or 6. And so on and so on.
okay.
So it's expensive to make one song.
It can, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, man.
Very
So,
expensive.
so I guess you're dying for COVID to get out there on the stage again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can can imagine how you're itching to get back out there to hear the
Yeah.
just to hear the
But
crowd again.
but I don't. To be truthful, honestly, I sort of tired of the hotel, singing in the hotel now.
Singing out there, okay.
Because I've done it for 20 odd years and
Mm.
all the major hotels, all the major hotels. And I wanted to go on a bigger stage now.
And I'm gonna bigger stage. Mm.
Yeah, I did some shows in England and some shows in Key West.
In Key West. Oh, okay. Mm.
Yeah. So, that's, uh, I want to leave the hotel and go on a bigger stage.
All right. Like I asked Lincoln Tree, who is a harder audience to please? A Jamaican audience or a foreign audience?
The Jamaican them man, them a bust your head man. We all want to fling back up on your head. If you don't mind, I'll shoot you.
Have, have you ever had that happen to you?
No.
No, that never. All right.
Fortunately, no.
But I hear a lot of bad things about stage show performances. Like sometimes man don't want to pay you or any of that ever happened to you?
Yeah, man. You see music, laughing,
Mm.
I hear it, you don't know where it's coming from. It is the sweetest thing. Because man don't know music, what is really music, or what is in the music that make move your soul and make you feel so good.
Mm.
And some of these mouths that singing, and some of
Uh-huh.
these hands that playing the instrument, and some of these pocket that producing the
Mm.
music, they are the most corrupted people.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
same one that singing those sweet melodies,
Yeah.
they
Mm.
are corrupted. The same one that play the guitar, and
Mm.
enough of them corrupt. The same one that produce, enough of them corrupt. Music is one of the most corrupted business in the
Okay.
world.
I've heard from some producers also say musicians getting problem too. For example, I've heard producers say they arrange with the musician for a certain amount of money, and when the musician come and see the crowd, him demand more. Is that so?
Well, it's possible,
Wait,
but if you sign a
your audio is
contract,
gone. Not hearing you at all, Vinny.
you hear me?
Check your sound. Not hearing you.
You hear me?
Check your sound. Your sound gone. Are you
Hello?
hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Not hearing you.
Wow.
You're not coming through at all. You're not coming through.
Wonder why?
Check your sound, Vinny.
You're not hearing me?
Because your sound is gone.
You think it's from my end?
Not here. No sound. Your mic muted.
You mute mine? Garfield?
Try it
Garfield?
again.
Garfield?
Nothing.
Are you hearing me?
Not hearing you at all.
I'm hearing you.
All right. Say something to me.
Yeah?
Okay.
Garfield?
Yes. Okay. You're coming through now. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing you.
All right. Good. Let me repeat again.
Yeah.
I've heard producers say that. Look, some of the musicians are not straight either. they'll arrange for a certain price, and when they come to performance in the crowd, they ask more money, they demand more money. Is that so? Does that actually go on?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's possible because, but when you sign a contract with a promoter,
Mm,
it's hard to break that contract. It doesn't matter what the amount of crowd that's out there,
mm.
because you already signed
You already said, mm.
that contract.
You know, but I've heard some promoters say some very bad things. Guys come on the site unless him get more money, him not going on stage. Not going on stage. I just hope that isn't true. But turning back to when COVID is over, when COVID is done, and you said you want to get out of the hotel, you want to move up. How do you plan on? Is it that easy? How do you plan on doing that? How do you plan on getting that break?
It's not easy, because a man might say, well, oh, Vinny and Lincoln Chain and Foundation and Donovan, them, them man that they have been singing for years now. How come they don't get the break? But hear what happened now. See, as I'm saying, go back to the corruption. It's very corrupt because you have a good song, a big song, a hit song, it could be a million seller, and you're not getting any airplay because you have to pay money to get airplay.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting a feedback of it.
Yeah, I'm getting some feedback. I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell where it's coming from. I cannot. No, it's gone.
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
cannot
So
tell.
yeah,
I cannot tell where it's coming from. Yeah, man. But speaking to Lincoln Chain, they were telling me some stories about them not knowing that their music was doing well in in foreign countries like in Amsterdam. Yeah, so
well, a lot of
things
people
like that
don't
seem to
know
happen.
that. All right, what I would if you're a smart man want to be a multi-billionaire, it's like you, Garfield. Maybe you can do it. No, seriously. If you learn the business and can reach out and try to collect the royalties for all of us, we got billions and billions of dollars out there that we don't know about. Man, music all over the world and they're not making a cent from it. Me, I, I, re- I work in a hotel and save my money and record an album for myself. And a company took my album and go on me and say they're not going to release it. When when I realized my album, I saw my album on iTunes. Garfield, Garfield, hmm? Garfield, Garfield. I'm with you. Garfield, Garfield,